Hey guys, good morning. I guess it's morning here. Just headed into the office today. And what I wanted to talk about is staging your property and making sure that it sells really fast. So, this is really relevant to me. I just put a property on the market about a week ago. Now, when I had talked to my realtor, he was saying that he thought it was probably going to sell for somewhere around 270. And with the tips I'm about to share with you, I was able to get the property listed for 285 and sold for 280 with 3 offers in the first weekend, basically. So it's really important to make sure that the property looks really nice when you're going to sell it, and that's kind of the long and short of it. But let's dive into some of the specifics here. So tip number one is to make sure that it is staged properly. If you have things in the home, then you just want to make sure that they are arranged in a way that's really attractive and put away all your personal belongings. But if it's a vacant house that you're trying to sell, it may be worth it to hire a staging company. So they basically rent furniture and they'll make it look really stylish for you. And then when somebody comes in, they can kind of envision how the space might look. So it's just a way to frame the property. This also has to do with curb appeal. When you're getting ready to list the house, a little bit of mulching around some of your trees or around the front of the property. Mulch is $10 a bag, and a little bit of mulching will go a long way. So if you spend $30 and an afternoon putting together a little bit of mulch and pulling up some of the weeds, it can just really make your property pop when buyers go there to look at it. So that would be my first tip, is just to make sure that your curb appeal and your inside is really presenting the best face for your property. The second tip that I have for you guys is to make sure that it is really clean. So you would be shocked how many times I go into a house and it is just disgusting. There's grime on the counters, the carpets haven't been cleaned recently or ever perhaps. And I understand it, sometimes people are trying to sell, they don't have time to do a deep clean or to replace the carpets and things like this. But making sure that it's really clean as best you can for what is in the property will go a long way to making your buyers feel comfortable buying that house. The next tip I have for you is upgrading. So if you can afford it, doing some simple upgrades will also go a long way to helping the property stand out in the minds of the buyers. Something as simple as changing out your appliances. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh yeah, just change out the appliances. That's only several $1,000s. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be the fanciest appliance. You can go, and oftentimes at a Home Depot or Lowe's, they have something called a scratch and dent. And a scratch and dent appliance is going to be one that maybe it has a dent or a scratch on the side of it if it's a stainless steel appliance, but a buyer or potential buyer is never going to notice that sort of thing. They go into the property and all they see is shiny, nice, new. Sometimes these things create a nice smell in the place. So if you can do upgrades like that, upgrading the carpet is another simple fix. So sometimes there are stores, and this is actually what I did to my property. I went to a store that sold carpet irregularities. That's basically when they go to make a brand new roll of carpet, sometimes the dye comes out and it leaves like a spot or a streak on the roll of carpet, but you would never notice. If you're a carpet expert, you might notice, but you can get carpet at 25% of the retail cost for the carpet, and I'm telling you, it just makes it pop. And it's high quality stuff, usually at a huge discount. Labor's not too expensive, so you're talking about a few $1,000s there to put in the property. If you don't have the money to do all these things, sometimes you can borrow the money or take a line of credit out on the house in order to do a few of these repairs. We're talking about a few $1,000s in total, maybe $4,000, depending on the size of your house and what all you're trying to do. But these simple repairs like mulching, new carpeting, will go a tremendous way to really making your house stand out among the competition and sell really fast for a nice price. If you can't afford the repairs, it's no problem. companies like ours, we're specialized house buyers, and we will do all of the repairs for you. So if that's not something you want to deal with, or the finances just don't work for you, please give us a call. The last tip I have for you is to make sure that you remove all of your personal belongings or anything that would make it special to you. And I know that sounds weird, but when a buyer goes into a house, they really want to imagine themselves living there. So having pictures of your family, religious symbols and things, anything, holiday decorations, anything that could be potentially off-putting to anybody. I know it sounds very picky, but it really does go a long way to allowing people that when they go in the house, they can imagine themselves living there, and they can see themselves, they already start to forecast and put the vision of them making breakfast in that kitchen. Now, like I said, if you're not someone that wants to deal with the repairs, you're not certain which repairs to make and which ones you're going to get your money back on, the first thing, if you are considering doing the repairs, I would say definitely talk to a realtor. They'll be able to tell you for your market what repairs are popular, how much they're going to cost, these sort of things. But if you just don't want to deal with the hassle, you don't like realtors, you don't want to pay the commission for them, and you just want to get the house sold quickly in an as-is condition, go ahead and give us a call. Like I said, we're a specialized house buyer. The company is Green Sparrow Properties. We're happy to make you a no-obligation cash offer in 24 to 48 hours to purchase the property. So if that sounds good, go ahead and give us a call, and we look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.